Look, here's what's ugly and real. People don't stick around anymore. They jump from app to app, platform to platform, screen to screen, bored and frustrated as hell. You pour hours, sometimes years, chasing engagement that barely moves the needle, obsessing over data that just shows users leaving, dropping off, ghosting your product like it never mattered. It's infuriating because you know you're selling something that could actually change lives or businesses, but no one's biting. That's not just annoying, that's brutal. You're bleeding time and money while your competition quietly nails what you can't crack, attention that hooks and holds. Why is this happening? Because the old way, features, ads, content dumps, is dead. Users don't care about your boring checklist. They want to feel pulled in, challenged, part of something bigger than just scrolling. The game has changed. You need to stop begging for attention and start creating a system that makes users want to engage. And here's where gamification is not just a hack, it's the weapon you've been sleeping on. Real gamification taps into basic human drives: achievement, competition, status, even simple fun, and weaves them directly into your product or platform. But it has to be done right. Otherwise, you just end up with cheap badges nobody cares about. First, forget points and leaderboards slapped on as an afterthought. That crap doesn't stick. Instead, build meaningful progression systems that relate to what your users care about. Give them goals that don't just reward clicks, but push real skill or insight. Make those rewards status symbols within their community, things that show you're serious, that you've moved up in a meaningful way. Next, use feedback loops that are instant and addictive, but also unpredictable enough to keep curiosity on fire. If users can predict every step, they'll get bored. Add surprise elements, unexpected bonuses, time-limited challenges that light a fire under them. Then, don't just target individual users. Design ways for people to connect and compete in small, dynamic groups. Competition fuels engagement more than solo grinding, but it has to feel fair, inclusive, and tied to real influence. Make room for collaboration inside competition. When users win or learn together, engagement doesn't just rise, it explodes. Also, don't ignore failure. Let people fail fast, learn fast, and keep trying without shame. The best gamified products celebrate persistence almost as much as they do victory. Put it bluntly, your users don't want shallow distractions. They want an experience that respects their intelligence and ego. Gamification done right makes your product feel alive, like a world where they choose to show up every day because it actually feeds something inside them, not just wastes time. And this isn't just theory. It's in how the fastest growing startups and the sharpest investors create insane flywheels of user activity that become hard to break. So here's what to do now, immediately. Map out your users' core motivations. What drives them beyond the surface? Then design micro-achievements that are easy to track, but tie back to those core motivations in a way that users can't fake or cheat. Layer surprise rewards on top of that, but never let them overshadow real skill. Build small competitive groups inside your product where users measure themselves against peers in a way that actually matters. And obsess over teaching users how to fail and try again quickly without frustration. It's like oxygen for engagement. The truth? If you skip gamification or do it half-assed, you're basically handing your users an exit door. But if you do it right, with sharp insights, ruthless focus, and respect for your users' time and pride, you create a loop they can't break. That's how you go from average clicks to relentless passion. That's how you skyrocket engagement in today's brutal, distracted world. No more excuses. Get this right and watch everything change. Get it halfway and it'll cost you everything. Your move. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.